but don't slam the... That boy is always in such a rush.
Strawberry tarts!
I thought you might be back.
Fantastic! Thanks, Mum. You're wonderful.
Thank you, dear. Now you behave yourself and do what Mrs. Badger tells you.
I will, Mum. Goodbye. There's nothing better than Constable Growler, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking, and then you came round the corner and care for a strawberry tart?
Oh, no, thank you. No eating while on duty, against regulations. Now then, young Rupert, where are you off to in such a hurry?
Just off to spend the weekend at Bill's.
Right then, on your way. But I expect you to exercise a bit more caution along the public thoroughfares.
Yes, sir. Lily's always on at me about being late. Luckily, this old shortcut will save a bit of time.
What are you doing here? I'll tell you what you're doing. Trespassing on private property is what?
Private property? But Nutwood Court is deserted.
Yeah, well, not no more. Unless your name's Sir Jasper, which it ain't. You are trespassing.
I didn't know that anyone had moved in, so that's not really trespassing, is it?
Don't go and try to confuse me with your fast talk. You're coming with me.
Wait, I can explain.
Tell it to Sir Jasper.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'm sure he'll understand.
What were you doing prowling around my property?
But, sir, I didn't mean any harm. My pals and I always take the shortcut through...
I do not take kindly to trespassers.
But Nutwood Court has been empty for so long, I thought...
Quiet! I'll not abide excuses. I suppose you expect me to let you go unpunished for your crime.
Crime? But I didn't...
Stop snivelling. I'll let you go this time on one condition. You will warn the other little brats in this dreary village to stay off my property if they know what's good for them.
Yes, sir. Ah!
I assure you that if I catch you trespassing again, I will not be so reasonable. Scrog, show him the way out.
Sir Jasper ain't usually so gentle.
You were lucky.
Funny, I don't feel very lucky. What was that?
Haven't you never heard a cat before?
Not one that sounded like that.
Forget about it. You better just learn to mind your own beeswax.
Beeswax? Ugh, what a nasty pair. I'm sure that sad cry wasn't made by a cat. Whatever it was, it sounded lost and lonely. Something strange is going on at Nutwood Court. Hey, there's Bill. I wonder what he's up to. Bill!
Yeah.
Wait till I tell you...
Shh, get down. Shh.
What do you suppose those two are up to?
They're probably more of Sir Jasper's men.
Who's Sir Jasper?
I'll tell you on the way to Constable Growler's. Come on.
Constable Growler? This must be serious.
I was taking the old shortcut when all of a sudden a nasty man grabbed me by the shoulders. And then I heard the strangest cry coming from the basement. It sounded like someone in trouble.
Don't forget about those two other suspicious-looking strangers we saw skulking around. Spies, I'll bet.
I think we should go out there and investigate.
Funny you should mention that, Rupert. As it happens, I was just on my way to Nutwood Court, and I think it would be a good idea if you boys accompanied me. Sir Jasper has called to file a complaint about someone trespassing on his property.
Couldn't we go and search the basement right now? I'll show you where it is.
Now, Rupert, you know I can't go searching people's homes without a warrant. Everything by the book, you know.
May I help yous?
Afternoon, sir. I wonder if I might have a word with the gentleman of the house.
Won't you please come in? Sir Jasper will be with you shortly.
He's not a butler. That's the one that grabbed me.
Constable Growler, how good of you to respond so quickly.
Just doing me duty, sir.
Ah, I see you've apprehended our little prowler.
I thought it best to bring young Rupert along so that we might clear up this matter.
Please don't misunderstand me, Constable. I don't want to get the young fellow into any trouble. It's just that I'm planning on having some landscaping done. That means there will be excavations and dangerous equipment on the grounds.
I understand, sir. I'll see to it that the youngsters are told Nutwood Court is out of bounds from now on.
Thank you, Constable. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt taking the old shortcut.
Very considerate of you, sir. Good day.
But you haven't asked him. I heard a cry for help this morning coming from your basement.
Rupert!
I remember now, sir. He heard a cat meowing.
It wasn't a cat.
Was too.
Constable Growler, you've got to believe me.
All right, Rupert, all right. If you wouldn't mind, sir, perhaps we could take a look, just to assure the lad that nothing is amiss.
I'm a very busy man, Constable. I don't have time to play games.
I understand, sir, but Rupert here is a very observant lad, and he's not the type to play pranks.
What?
Satisfied, Constable?
Yes, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience. Right then, lads. Let's not trouble Sir Jasper any further.
But I'm sure that something strange is going on. We should search the grounds.
That would hardly be by
the book, I know. But couldn't you forget about the book just this once?
Rupert! What kind of police constable would I be if I didn't follow regulations? Now, you run along and don't let me catch you bothering Sir Jasper again.
Yes, sir. But I'm sure that it wasn't a cat that I heard.
I'm with you, Rupert. There's something funny about that Sir Jasper. But what can we do?